Hello and welcome to another video. We banned Dynamax and Calyrex is a massive annoyance. I think Sand looks pretty decent, so I've built it's not a good team, I'll be honest, it's a pretty bad team, but it's pretty fun at the same time. Holy shit, he has no Ho-Oh answer at all. How high is this guy? 1438, 883, that's decent. But I can just click. Like, if I get the move right, I just basically pick up a KO with Ho-Oh. Eternatus can live too, but... Okay, my win con here is going to be Zacian, provided that I can get a bit of damage. Why is it Crunch instead of Assurance? I'm an idiot. I need to chip down at the Necrozma, but beyond that, I've got a decent chance. You too. Eleki is obviously fantastic because my opponent doesn't have a ground type. So this Volt Switch is about 40% at a guess. Exactly 40% actually. So gonna go hard into Ho-Oh first. As he play roughs and does a huge chunk, and this team has no Zacian answer. Shit. Okay, I don't have a Zacian answer. T-Spikes are honestly pretty fine. Like, I've got boots on this, Excadrill is just hovering already, Thunderwave is free on Necrozma, and then I can go for rocks, and then I can go into Eleki and Rapid Spin. Or T-Bolt actually, T-Bolt's pretty free as well. A Thunderbolt's actually smarter. Because yeah, now I can Rapid Spin. Has he Morning Sands? Oh yeah, Earthquake Spin just killed me, shit. Okay. So he's got Earthquake. That's interesting. Choice Band, Dracovish, Vicious Rend chunks away at everything. It doesn't kill Necrozma. I wasn't banking on the para there, but he couldn't recover enough because Sandstorm was up, so he would have been at about 50%, so I would have been able to get 2 kills guaranteed. So here, Calyrex comes out. T-Tire is such an easy switch in that I want to Vicious Rend, as he tricks me. Okay, cool. So I've given him the Choice Band, which is by far the worst item for Calyrex to have. So hard into T-Tar, and given that it's banded, I actually want to go hard into Dracovish here. Like, I don't need the attack boost here. Vicious Rend just chunks away at everything anyway. Obviously, Eternatus will be able to eat the hits pretty comfortably now that I'm not Choice Banned, but everything else I can just spam Vicious Rend. And Eternatus eventually does indeed come out. So here, I wanna go Excadrill, but I don't. I wanna go Zacian here. And then Behemoth Blade. So, 3 turns of Sandstorm left. Ditto comes out. The move it goes for is Behemoth Blade, but I need to sack off Dracovish. And go out into... It's a Scarf and it's Jolly, so yeah, I do need to go out into Ho here. And Sacred Fire. And that is nice and lovely. Good stuff. Then Calyrex comes out. It is banded still. I'm gonna just clicks. Do I have a rock move? I do not. I need T-Tar to be able to take a Ho-Oh on. Actually no, because he's got to go for Brave Bird here to kill me. So at this point, Zacian can live and kill. I'm just gonna give this team a go, really, and see how it fares. GG. As he left. either before or after I said that. Versus Rinar here, who is in the high 1300s. And again, like, Ho-Oh doesn't have a switch in, and Eleki is good because there is not a ground type on the team. There is a Giratina Origin, but I can probably do a hefty chunk to something like a Giratina Origin in the long run. I want to Volt Switch here, as that did 34%, so that's a defensively minded one, as he Earthquakes me good. I really want a Brave Bird here, but Sacred Fire is just free, because even if he goes Ho-Oh, I have got Tyranitar instead. As he paralyzes me. Ho-Oh is the one that cares about my status the least on this team, I suppose. Necrozma goes down, so Zacian is now a huge threat. Huge threat. Because Play Rough one-hit KOs Yveltal and Giratina, and obviously it kills Marshadow. The only thing it doesn't is Ho-Oh. So I'm gonna go for Sacred Fire again. And I'm confused as to why he just went for that, to be honest. Okay. Because this means I can fire off a Brave Bird. Yep, that's a Fizz Def Ho-Oh, but the damage is nice. As he goes for the Whirlwind, interesting play. I'm going to Thunder Wave it first and then get up my rocks. I don't have a rock type move of my own, but he could go into Zacian here or Marshadow. Zacian would be probably the easier play for him to make, just because, yeah, but it doesn't matter either way. This is heavy duty boots, so rocks aren't a priority for me, or it should be heavy duty boots at least. Yeah, okay, good. So crippling the Zacian is lovely, because I can now just let Ho-Oh die. Go out into Dracovish and start clicking Bandit Vicious Rend. And just watching the carnage, really. Like, burnt Yveltal isn't an answer. Giratina Origin is the only thing on his team that can kind of deal with it, but this is also the only thing on his team that can kind of deal with Eleki now. I suppose he does have priority in Marshadow, but I'm just going to Vicious Rend here and do 40% to a Giratina. Ho-Oh dies to a Wild Charge at this range, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter. Zacian is the play. And I think Assurance might be smarter here. I don't know, Play Rough is fine. I can just attack what's in front of me initially. This is Sash. This is fucking Sash Marshadow. But if it dies, then my Eleki wins. And it dies because Sandstorm still hits it. So it can Spectral Thief me, it can take my boost, it can like kill me, but like it's Sash. It's a bad Marshadow. And then Eleki would win. So yeah. In case you're wondering why I've got Ancient Power on Eleki, by the way, I really don't want to be walled by Shedinja. JP Zulu has a team. Again, there is not a single ground type in sight. He has a team that's actually super weak to Excadrill in sand as well, which is nice, especially because I'm Air Balloon. So, you know what, against the other ground weaknesses I've just led with it, so I'm just going to do it again, and I'm going to Volt Switch. Marshadow is annoying to try and deal with, but he's going to go for Poltergeist here, I think. T-Tar is the play that would win the turn. Ho-Oh, not Poltergeist, Spectral Thief. Ho-Oh is the play that is actually smart. Okay, so it wouldn't have even won the turn, because I was expecting him to go for a different move there. Gonna go for Sacred Fire as he misses the Rock Tomb. That is very unfortunate. I realized that Ho-Oh was going to be dead from that, but I thought that that was worth it, basically. So I'm going to go for Sacred Fire here, as I get my own miss, so he can't feel that bad about it, as he misses his Snarl. That's just unfortunate, as he Toxics me, and now Sacred Fire does a huge chunk to this Ditto. And I can now go for a second Banded Sacred Fire. Brave Bird will kill me, but he's taken a lot of damage, and Regenerator is only going to put him back to about 35%, so that's good information for me. I'm going to go for... I actually outspeed with Eleki, that's kind of funny. I'm going to go for T-Tar and Thunder Wave. He's not going to just let his Ditto die, as he lets... he brings in his Necrozma. So, here, I want to go into Excadrill. Because of my balloon, I want to EQ, and it does nothing, as he Sunsteel Strikes. Okay, cool. I'm going to spin then, because I can't get to +2. So, yeah, spinning is just sensible. As it's a Helmet Necrozma. Interesting. Do I die to a +1 Excadrill? No, Dracovish would live a single hit. Unfortunately, I do actually... No, this is smart, because I can now Iron Head. I die to the Helmet Recoil, and +1 Excadrill in Sand is actually a big threat for me. So, Dracovish wins if he copies it with Ditto. Zacian is alright, but it is significantly safer. He could go into his Zacian here is the only thing. I'm going to go into my Dracovish, expecting him to... I didn't expect that. I actually expected Zacian, 100%. So, Vicious Rend here, because if he goes into Ditto to copy me, he can only kill me with Outrage, which means he has to go for Outrage, which means that I can then go into my Zacian and win. Okay, he goes for Vicious Rend. Cool. That was a crit, but I'm still doing a lot. And... yeah, okay, cool. And he's just giving me his Calyrex, which is, you know, that's nice of him. Because that means I can sack T-Tar to get up Sand again. Sub-SD doesn't matter. But, I mean, I've not seen Sub-SD battle ever, but... Sub-SD doesn't matter, because Foul Play will always break Zacian's sub, and I'm not going to be an idiot and just let him get the sub up for free. So now I go into Dracovish and Vicious Rend? Question mark? Yeah. Because his Ditto isn't going to be banded, so my own Zacian should be able to live a single hit. I hope. I mean, I also live several, so I might just be able to stall him out. 2. So he uses 3 against me. I guess I do actually just need to hit. No, because Sandstorm! Okay, great. So even if I lose this here, Eleki outspeeds. I don't even die. Yep, thought not. GG. Eleki's done basically nothing, but I still just like it a lot. This is a different set to the one I was using before. I was using Specs before. I should have put Ancient Power on that set, but Shedinja was basically seeing no use. Heavy Duty Boots, Rapid Spin, like, good luck preventing me from preventing your hazards, I guess. Yeah, I'll pause until we get a game. And we get one versus Austin. He does have a ground, so Eleki is going to be significantly more useless in this game. His lead is probably this thing. They don't run rock moves, and his flying resistance is a Zacian. He could go into Zygarde on Ho-Oh. Gotta bear that in mind as well. I'm gonna lead Ho-Oh. As he leads off with Eternatus. Okay, that is annoying. Gonna Brave Bird here as he Dynamax Cannons me, which is a solid 2-hit KO. Which I don't want to take. I'm gonna go into Zacian. And then Behemoth Blade. Ditto is a frustration. But not... oh, he sacks off his dumb end then. Probably to go into his Ditto here. Yeah. But... plus 2 attack. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna go for... he goes for his Behemoth Blade, but that won't kill... will it? I don't know. That shouldn't kill Excadrill, because it's several times resisted. Dracovish does not speed, Eleki does not speed. I'm gonna go Ho-Oh actually, because he probably assumes that I can live this hit, so I'm gonna Sacred Fire here. No. Or not. Let's just go for Earthquake, I guess. As he goes into Zygarde, yep, but that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm going to go into Dracovish. And Fisher's Rend. I outspeed the coil sets that don't run a stupid amount of speed, so Banded Fisher's Rend is still a threat. As he just sacks off his Yveltal here and goes into Ditto. Okay, cool. So I get to do a little bit of chip damage on him. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know exactly what my win con is, I'm just trying to figure out if I've got the turns for it. So he takes 2 more Fisher's Rends to kill me here. And then I go into Regieleki. Wait, Regieleki just outspeeds. No, then I go into T-Tar and double into Regieleki. Then back into T-Tar. Or I Thunderwave here. Okay, good, he stayed in. Good. That is very good news. That is fantastic, because now he has to struggle. But if he struggles, he breaks my... oh, shit. Hopefully he doesn't think this through, because this... literally, his way of winning here... yes, I win! Oh! Okay. To explain that, his way of winning there was to struggle, hit me with Ditto, and then, because a struggle would break my balloon, he could then go into Zygarde, and then kill me that way, yeah. Got an EQ, just spam it. GG. Technically I haven't won yet. He could flinch me with his Ditto. But he didn't go for it. 30% flinch there was the play. Ooh, that is embarrassingly close. This team is way too weak to Zacian. Don't use it. Just gonna do a little something to just... I don't know if this makes any actual difference in terms of the Zacian matchup. But, yeah. We'll put the remaining UEs in defense just so I technically have a pivot. But, like, this isn't a good team. I don't advise using this team. Let's put it that as clearly as possible. I'm just going to use this time before I get a game to explain my thoughts on the current metagame. Calyrex Shadow Rider is super constrictive for team building. I'm basically starting every team with either Tyranitar or Yveltal in one of the slots. Tyranitar itself isn't that good as well. Like, Sand I think is actually really good. Excadrill and Dracovish I think are really potent offensive duo. T-Tar is kind of mediocre. And Yveltal would be fantastic in this meta if it had the freedom to run anything other than specially defensive. But it doesn't really have that freedom. because Calyrex is just so powerful. On top of that, what I've been seeing in the thread that I don't know if I agree with or not is Zacian is too good as well. Zacian I feel like is more manageable than Calyrex personally, because we know what Zacian does. We know roughly its power level. Things like Ho can tank a hit, Wild Charge hurts it, chip damage hurts it, it doesn't have any way of recovering any HP like Leech Seed or anything. Its item slot is taken up, so it's functionally a bit weaker as well, as we have a Galvantula Sticky Web team. I would personally much rather test Calyrex, Shadow Rider, and then see if Zacian is too much. I do think that Calyrex kind of needs a suspect test, because the amount of pressure that it is capable of forcing onto a team without ever really coming out is just so high. When you have a Yveltal versus a Calyrex situation, number one, Calyrex is often running Trick, which kind of just cripples your specially defensive Yveltal. And okay, he leads off with Zacian, okay. Gonna Volt Switch out there. And Sand is good. Sand's actually really good, holy shit. Wait, do I not have rocks on this team? I do. I have one Tito. Ho can come in. Oof. Oh. What? That is a braver man than I. Because I can just use Rapid Spin and get rid of them. And then Volt Switch out into T-Tar and set up my rocks. As he forfeits. Okay, cool. Yeah, Zacian I feel like could be an issue after Calyrex, but I feel like Zacian has more natural checks. Whereas Calyrex has like 1 or 2. Is that Glastria? No, that's Shadow Rider. He's just being hidden by Groudon. We've got all 3 of the prominent weathers in this game. His Zacian answer is kind of Groudon. His Ho-Oh answer is not really existing. However, Scarf Kyogre, you look at this team and you think that it's a problem, but then you see that, oh shit, that is Specs. That is Specs as hell. Not only is that Specs, that is modest Specs. Oh, thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ. Whew. That's tricky. As he subs. Okay. I'm gonna Earthquake because I don't want Sacred Fire to miss. Ow. I get the defense drop. I'm gonna go for another EQ, expecting him to sub there, but he did not. Gonna go for Reggie. No, I'm gonna go for a speed tie win with Zacian, because his team also doesn't really deal with Zacian, so I can do that. He goes into Ditto here, and it's very frustrating. But I can Behemoth Blade, sack off my Zacian, go into Excadrill and click EQ. As he sacks off his Kyogre. Which is reasonable, that is a reasonable play. And goes out into Groudon. I want to Iron Head first. Just take note of the damage and stuff. See the Rock Tomb, see the fucking 20% or whatever, and accept that I probably just lost to this. I mean, like, I don't think these remaining 4 can realistically beat a Groudon. Groudon plus Ditto combo actually just kind of beats this team. That's very frustrating, because Ditto is genuinely terrible in my opinion. I've always hated Ditto, as it's Rock Polish Groudon with Rock Tomb. And leftovers. To take that little... Okay, Excadrill will definitely outspeed it, so that's good news. What's bad news is that Ditto cleans me. because that's always terrible news. And this is because I stayed in to go for Ironhead. Wait, it goes into Calyrex-IR. Oh, this is Trick Room, isn't it? I'm gonna play. I actually want Excadrill to die. But like, I don't think I can win because he goes into Ditto here and wins. I don't live my own Earthquake, and surely Dracovish doesn't live an Earthquake from half, because it's like, it's not got terrible bulk, but it's not got good bulk, let's be real. Yeah, we lose. That is frustrating because I think if I didn't stay in on the Groudon and go for the flinch just to see what set it was, then I probably would have won, but oh well. We'll go for another game and then we'll call this a live. As we get pretty much hard stall. It's a hard stall that doesn't really have a good reliable way of breaking through T-Tar, which is kind of just funny. Consistent Zacian answers in the Necrozma. Doesn't that get too good on switch? I'm gonna lead Eleki as he leads Yveltal. Gonna Volt Switch here because he should go out into Blissey. Yep, as he does, which means I can go into Zacian, which means I can Assurance. Power doubles if target was damaged this turn. From rocks, I'm an idiot. I'm genuinely just an idiot. Ugh. There he has to go Giratina really. Or Yveltal. That's not the fucking answer. Gonna just Thunder Wave it, paralyze it until Blissey can come in and get rid of that, and then go for my rocks. As he U-turns into Ditto. Nothing's really confident coming in on an unrevealed T-Tar set, so that's why I'm just thinking Ditto. It goes into Giratina, yeah. Giratina makes sense, but Giratina definitely can't kill me from here, so I can Foul Play, and then I can get on my rocks again, and then I can rest. And then I can waste 2 of his turns. As he goes into Necrozma, and I'm happy to take the EQ damage. So, kind of feeling like this has to be mono EQ with Necrozma. Yeah, so here I want to go with Brave Bird actually, because it 2KOs Giratina, and I don't think he stays in with Necrozma. Lugia, it does not 2KO. Lugia doesn't come close to 2KOing apparently. But I can go into Eleki and I can Volt Switch on the Blissey. As I crit it, meaning it's now in range of, I believe, 2 Thunders, isn't it? And then yeah, Assurance is just the play. Just always is the play. So, 62. Previously it didn't do that much. Doesn't die here. Wait. Sandrush Drill. Not even Sandrush, just Drill in general is really powerful. Does it set up on this thing? Let me go hard into Dracovish and start just breaking some shit. Lugia didn't recover, so it doesn't have multi-skill yet. So Fisher's Rend here is doing 60, give or take. But the idea behind this is just that the threat of fuck, that did nothing. Oh cool, he missed the Thunder Wave. I'm pretty confident that Giratina avoids the 2-hit KO though. Just because it's a fucking Giratina. But now his Zacian answer is to do nothing against it really. Yeah. Gonna go for... he's got Wisp and Defog. Gonna go for T-Tar here. And then rest. As he rests. Okay, cool. Defog, Will-O-Wisp, rest. Probably Dragon Tail last move, I'd a guess. But he doesn't have a Dragon Resistance anymore. If he has Sleep Talk, that's annoying. But I'm going to go into Dracovish because even if he has Sleep Talk, it's only like a 25% chance that he burns me. Okay, cool. 1. And that's his Water Resist gone as well, so... he forfeits, lovely. We're going to get one more as well because that was a bit of a weird game. Stall shouldn't be that easy to beat, and we get Mr. 3788, unless he doesn't actually have this account. Dracovish is powerful in terms of it breaks shit, but Zacian is very frustrating to try and deal with. I'm going to lead off with Ho-Oh, because if Zygarde gets up like 2 coils, it's kind of just a good night for me. As he leads off with Necrozma, I'm just going to try and burn it initially. This is his best answer to my Zygarde, other than outspeeding it with his Calyrex, so if I can burn it, that would be lovely. I can, I do, and I do that, so... I'm going to go hard into Eleki here. It dodges the T-Wave. He goes into Eternatus, which is, you know, it's okay. Going to just Rapid Spin first, and then go into my... Don't use this team, guys. Just don't. Gonna go into my Ho-Oh as he subs. And he glares. He's fast. I was gonna say, like, why would that's surprising to me. The damage he's taking there, like, I think that Zacian is looking really likely to win later on, but I can just go into Eleki here because I outspeed everything, unless this is Scarf. I'm gonna Volt Switch though, so it's not Scarf, so I can go into my T-Tar as it tricks. Well, I want to foul play. Yeah. So that puts it in range of Eleki, but more importantly, yeah. This thing comes in and clicks Fisher's Rend, and if Eternatus comes in, I go hard into the Excadrill. As he goes into Calyrex, but I still outspeed you because of Sand Rush. And then I go into Excadrill. No, I go for Fisher's Rend first because he should recover. Be Flamethrowered, expecting me to do exactly what I was thinking of doing, which is going into Excadrill. But now I go into Excadrill. And now I SD. Now I Rapid Spin. Every move has a good reason to be used here. Rapid Spin means I outspeed this thing if he switches something in. Earthquake does a lot. Iron Head hits your Veltal. But not for enough, apparently. Gonna go hard into Dracovish. I don't think Yveltal can afford to run enough speed to actually outspeed me. Knockoff does a hefty chunk, but now I outrage. I mean, I imagine he's running Sucker Punch, so I think I just die anyway. Yeah. But this means I can then go into Zacian and click Play Rough. Necrozma obviously drops. I don't die to one Eternatus Flamethrower, so I can go for Behemoth Bash. I was waiting to be wrong about not dying to the thing, so GG. I believe that was Mr. 378, but yeah, I'll call that a live. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings about the state of Uber's metagame and stuff. Yeah, I think that this thing's good, but I think Calyrex is better. Yeah, so I hope we see action on them soon. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.